crisis in Minnesota has now moved beyond isolated protests and transformed into a persistent atmosphere of street conflict. The operations conducted by Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents throughout the state have not only sparked a reaction against immigration practices, but have also deepened the crisis of trust between federal authority and the local population. Especially the events occurring in Minneapolis and surrounding neighborhoods show that the tension on the ground is beginning to spill over beyond controllable limits. In recent weeks, the social reflex developed against the presence of Immigration and Customs Enforcement elements on the ground has become increasingly organized. The protests, which initially emerged in a scattered and spontaneous manner, evolved into a more determined and resilient line following the harsh interventions of the agents and incidents resulting in deaths. The frequent use of methods such as tear gas, rubber bullets, and physical intervention, rather than causing protesters to retreat, has conversely consolidated the anger on the streets. An agent stopping an individual or entering a business leads to crowds gathering within minutes. In a recent incident in Minneapolis, a civilian subjected to intervention by Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents while about to buy gasoline was quickly surrounded by hundreds of people. The growth of the crowd, slogans, and physical siege caused the agents to back down and leave the area. Such scenes reveal that the street dominance of federal elements has become questionable. The attitude of private businesses toward Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents also shows that the crisis has gained a new dimension. A significant portion of hotels, gas stations, and small tradespeople have begun to refuse service to federal agents. This situation is interpreted not only as civil disobedience, but as a clear social stance. In some cases, protesters follow Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents until they leave the shops, and moments amounting to chases occur among the crowds. In an incident at a taco shop, it was reported that as a result of the crowd's harsh reaction while agents were buying coffee, the establishment was quickly vacated and the agents were forced to flee the area. These images demonstrate how state authority is eroding in daily life. The Donald Trump administration, rather than backing down, is further hardening its rhetoric. While President Trump announced that he maintains his determination regarding corruption and immigration operations, he has also acknowledged the existence of some harsh interventions on the ground. However, instead of creating a calming effect on the protesters, these statements further strengthen the demands for Immigration and Customs Enforcement to completely withdraw from Minnesota. Anti-Trump groups argue that the state has virtually been turned into an internal security laboratory. The atmosphere on the street is gaining an increasingly harsh character. Protesters are no longer just slogan-shouting crowds. They have become structures moving with gas masks, improvised barricades, and organized tracking groups. Chemical interventions by Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents are being turned into siege tactics with sudden maneuvers within the smoke by the protesters. In some incidents, it is reported that agents ran away, got into their vehicles, and quickly sped away from the area. These scenes cause images to emerge that the United States is not accustomed to on its own soil. While Immigration and Customs Enforcement operations represent the hard power of the state, the resistance on the streets carries the character of a widespread social rejection developing against this power. The current picture reveals that the tension will not end anytime soon, and that the streets of Minnesota will be the scene of uncertainty, conflict, and mutual shows of force for some time longer.